Regarding weapon balance, I've seen some pretty heated debates on the topic of, are auto rifles overpowered? And in today's video, I'm answering that with an opinion piece. Starting off, I do not think auto rifles are overpowered. If anything, I think auto rifles are finally an option. But overall, I don't even think primary versus primary duels matter in the game right now because special weapons make them completely useless. Like in these clips, what am I supposed to do? Obviously, there's a combination of two ways to deal with this. Either primaries across the board need to be even deadlier, or special weapons need to be toned down. Keeping all the history of Destiny in mind, there's been two occasions where Bungie, from overwhelming player feedback, has decided to kill special weapons, and they accomplished it in Destiny 1 by making special weapons overall weaker and inconsistent, and taking away their ammo in Destiny 1, making it so you spawn with 0 ammo, and you pick up special ammo on crates around the map. In Destiny 2 at the launch, they completely got rid of special ammo and turned all the special weapons from Destiny 1 into heavy or power weapons in Destiny 2. Although I am a huge fan of Destiny 2's system because that meant I could run around with a primary weapon, getting in primary duels, and nobody could somehow get lucky and instant kill me, so therefore I could have these long win streaks. And I'm not talking about winning the match, I'm talking about winning every single individual duel. I'd go on long tears without ever being contested, and that's just impossible with special ammo in the game. Nowadays, at some point in your streak, you are going to flinch a sniper rifle into your face, or just in general, a sniper rifle is going to get lucky and end your streak. It doesn't have to be a sniper, it could be anything. It could be a mountaintop, it could be a shotgun, it could be a fusion rifle. At any point, even if you have good positioning and good aim, a special weapon can end your streak. So back on topic, although I do like the Destiny 2 vanilla system of double primary, there were some flaws and some flawed updates at the time that made it not play as well as it could. For example, in vanilla Destiny 2, primary weapons killed very slow, and one of the first updates we got was an enhancement to mobility, to movement. So players were moving and sprinting faster, but the time to kill remained slow. So this immediately creates a problem where it's very hard to follow through in duels. At any point, your opponent could choose to run away, and you are not closing the gap because the maps were designed for a different movement speed, a different time to kill, a different game mode, etc. Food for thought. Let me know in the comments section if you would have liked Destiny 2 Vanilla a lot more if it had a significantly faster time to kill, and maybe also got that movement update. How would you have liked the game? With faster killing primaries and no special weapons. Obviously, of course, the maps would still be an issue where they're designed for a slower time to kill, but of course, new maps could be added. I'm just really curious what you guys think about this. So now, totally back on topic here. The last thing I said was, although I like the systems of Destiny 2 a lot, that doesn't mean that I don't think Destiny can have a happy medium where primaries are precision-based and deadly, and special weapons are truly special to use, where they are not the answer to every problem, and primaries are just seen as cleanups, not as the primary source of damage. So before I even begin to humor a question like, do you think auto rifles are overpowered, I have to look at the whole system here. If we're talking just primaries in a vacuum with special weapons not existing, then I can begin to answer that question. In that case, I think auto rifles are still finally a contender. Hand cannons to me have been vastly superior to every other weapon type, just of the sole fact that they do very high damage in one single bullet and have good in-air accuracy. But even that last part about in-air accuracy doesn't really matter because a lot of people use exotic hand cannons anyway because they give something extra to make up for it. Hand cannons enable a playstyle where you can use enhanced mobility to fly between cover piece to cover piece and keep your damage output very high while keeping your damage intake, or the amount of bullets an opponent shoots on you, very low. Even considering all the nerfs to hand cannons over the years, they're still the best at this particular job, of putting in high damage while remaining very mobile and playing between cover, and then letting your special weapon fill in the gaps, either the snipe or the shotty. This will always be one of the best playstyles, if not the best playstyle in the game. So when auto rifles finally become deadlier in the TTK department, and maybe even easier to achieve that TTK, I think they're now an option, because this heavily punishes a hand cannon player that cannot do those aforementioned things. The main argument you hear against auto rifles being strong is that auto rifles are easy to use, but I regret to inform you that my opinion is that hand cannons are just as easy, if not easier to use. Because when you really think about it, the argument boils down to this right here, which is that you might miss a bullet or two with an auto rifle, but you still have a pretty fast time to kill. However, on a hand cannon, if you miss a bullet, that's a significant addition to your time to kill, so it takes even longer to kill. However, you also gotta accept the fact that with a hand cannon, if you slightly under or over aim, you can still make it back to your target within maximum RPM and keep a very fast time to kill, even though you are not tracking your opponent perfectly. When put into those terms, with the crazy amount of aim assist hand cannons and other primaries get, is it really crazy that when push comes to shove in the competitive playlist, most people bust out the hand cannons? Anyhow, I'm not saying all this because I think hand cannons need a nerf. If so, then it has to be done consistently so that everything in the game has relative balance. That's up to Bungie, not up to me. I am saying, though, that 600 RPM auto rifles are slightly better than the rest of the auto rifle archetypes, and that all primaries, not just auto rifles, might benefit from catching up to it, in addition to simultaneously making special weapons not so universally useful and easy to use. Sound the alarm! A controversial opinion. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy, guys. I'm so sorry for having such a hot take here. I'll see you in the next one then. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't attack each other in the comment section, please.